Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Words of Ages. Today we are going to be talking about George Barnard Shaw, who is known at his insistence simply as Barnard Shaw, who was an Irish playwright, critic, and political activist. His influence on Western theatre, culture and politics extended from 1880s to his death and beyond. He passed away on the 2nd of November 1950 at the age of 94. Today we are going to be delving into some of his thoughts about women and life. So this is going to be an interesting episode, and we hope you enjoy it. And without further ado, let's get into it. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Make it a rule never to give a child a book you would not read yourself. Make it a rule never to give a child a book you would not read yourself. Do not do unto others as you would that they should do unto you. Their tastes may not be the same. Do not do unto others as you would that they should do unto you. Their tastes may not be the same. You see things, you say why, but I dream of things that never were, and I say why not. You see things, you say why, but I dream of things that never were, and I say why not. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. There is no love more sincere than the love of food. There is no love more sincere than the love of food. Both optimists and pessimists contribute to society. The optimist invents the airplane, the pessimist the parachute. Both optimists and pessimists contribute to society. The optimist invents the airplane, the pessimist the parachute. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. The liar's punishment is not in the least that he has not believed, but that he cannot believe anyone else. The liar's punishment is not in the least that he has not believed, but that he cannot believe anyone else. Success does not consist in never making mistakes, but in never making the same one a second time. Success does not consist in never making mistakes, but in never making the same one a second time. Patriotism is a conviction that a particular country is the best in the world because you were born in it. Patriotism is a conviction that a particular country is the best in the world because you were born in it. He knows nothing and he thinks he knows everything. That points clearly to a political career. He knows nothing and he thinks he knows everything. That points clearly to a political career. You use a glass mirror to see your face. You use works of art to see your soul. You use a glass mirror to see your face. You use works of art to see your soul. Dancing is a perpendicular expression of a horizontal desire. Dancing is a perpendicular expression of a horizontal desire. A pessimist is a man who thinks everybody is as nasty as himself and hates them for it. A pessimist is a man who thinks everybody is as nasty as himself and hates them for it. My way of joking is to tell the truth. It is the funniest joke in the world after all. My way of joking is to tell the truth. It is the funniest joke in the world after all. The wrong roads always lead somewhere. The wrong roads always lead somewhere. Hatred is the coward's revenge for being intimidated. Hatred is the coward's revenge for being intimidated. You don't stop laughing when you grow old. You grow old when you stop laughing. You don't stop laughing when you grow old. You grow old when you stop laughing. Liberty means responsibility. That is why most men dread it. Liberty means responsibility. That is why most men dread it. When a thing is funny, search it carefully for a hidden truth. When a thing is funny, search it carefully for a hidden truth. Better keep yourself clean and bright. You are the window through which you must see the world. Better keep yourself clean and bright. You are the window through which you must see the world. All great truths begin as blasphemies. All great truths begin as blasphemies. Liquor is the chloroform which enables the poor man to endure the painful operation of living. Liquor is the chloroform which enables the poor man to endure the painful operation of living. The most tragic thing in the world is a man of genius who was not a man of honor. The most tragic thing in the world is a man of genius who was not a man of honor. Life does not cease to be funny when people die, any more than it ceases to be serious when people laugh. Life does not cease to be funny when people die, any more than it ceases to be serious when people laugh. Criminals do not die by the hands of the law, they die by the hands of other men. Criminals do not die by the hands of the law, they die by the hands of other men. There are two tragedies in life. One is to lose your heart's desire, the other is to gain it. There are two tragedies in life. One is to lose your heart's desire, the other is to gain it. We learned from experience that men never learn anything from experience. We learned from experience that men never learned anything from experience. He who can does, he who cannot teaches. He who can does, he who cannot teaches. Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire, you will what you imagine, and at last you create what you will. Imagine is the beginning of creation. Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire, you will what you imagine, and at last you create what you will. A woman always chooses the men who choose a different woman. A woman always chooses the men who choose a different woman. Never wrestle with pigs. You both get dirty and the pig likes it. Never wrestle with pigs. You both get dirty and the pig likes it. You'll never have a quiet world until you knock the patriotism out of the human race. You'll never have a quiet world until you knock the patriotism out of the human race. Animals are my friends and I don't eat my friends. Animals are my friends and I don't eat my friends. When a stupid man is doing something he is ashamed of, he always declares that it is his duty. When a stupid man is doing something he is ashamed of, he always declares that it is his duty. Doing what needs to be done may not make you happy, but it will make you great. Doing what needs to be done may not make you happy, but it will make you great. All men are the same in front of the woman they admire. All men are the same in front of the woman they admire. Life is no brief candle to me. It is sort of a splendid torch, which I have got a hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. Life is no brief candle to me. It is a sort of splendid torch which I have got a hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode, and I had a great time reading these thoughts out, and I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. If you liked what you heard, please be sure to like, share and subscribe the video, and leave a comment down below for us to realize what we're doing right or wrong. Until next time, this is Words of Ages. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.